Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to Apple City X. In this video, we're going to cover everything you need to know about WWDC 26, which just concluded today. So without further ado, let's get started. And as you guys are watching, please give this video a like and subscribe to this channel. Alright folks, WWDC 26 is in the books, and this was basically Apple's Siri redemption arc, if you will. For the past 2 years, Apple has been getting roasted. ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude. Meanwhile, Siri couldn't even figure out what song was playing half the time. Today, Apple basically walked on stage and said, "We know." So at WWDC 26, the biggest announcement was Siri AI. This is not Siri with a few new tricks. This is basically a brand new assistant. Apple says Siri AI can understand what's on your screen, remember previous conversations, understand personal context, search across your messages, emails, photos, and documents, handle more complex requests, have actual back and forth conversation, and work through a dedicated Siri app that syncs across devices. The example Apple showed is you can ask, "What's that restaurant Sarah texted me about last week?" And Siri can actually find it from your messages. That's the type of thing I think we've been waiting for Siri to do since 2011.
And here's another thing. Apple actually partnered with Google. Apple confirmed Google technology is helping power parts of the new AI experience. Specifically, Gemini is involved behind the scenes.
A few years ago, Apple would have rather swallowed a lightning cable than admit that they needed Google's help. Today, they basically said, whatever works, works. Here's the other thing about today's event. iOS 27 is more about intelligence than design. Last year was all about liquid glass. This year is about making the software smarter. The biggest iOS 27 features are Siri AI integration everywhere, smarter search, more Apple Intelligence features, better contextual understanding, and more AI-powered actions throughout the system. This feels less like iOS 18 or iOS 19 style updates and more like, how can AI help you use your phone? By the way, Apple Glass is getting nerfed. Remember the controversial liquid glass redesign? Apple heard the complaints. Now there's a transparency slider. If you hated all the glass effects, you can tone them down significantly. Basically, Apple saw your tweets. On to the macOS announcements. The next version of macOS is called macOS Golden Gate, and honestly, it looks pretty great. Highlights include better liquid glass controls, faster search system, Siri AI directly in Spotlight, visual intelligence features, voice-created shortcuts, and cleaner UI throughout the OS. The big downside, Apple officially continues moving away from the Intel Macs. Now this part is not flashy, it's not YouTube friendly, it's not great for creating content, but personally I think it's super important, and I think more companies need to invest heavily in this part of user experience, which is child safety. Apple announced better parental controls, new permissions for kids, graphic image blurring, and safer browser tooling. Now here's the catch. A lot of the coolest AI features need newer hardware. Apple didn't spend much time talking about that during the keynote, but some advanced Siri AI capabilities have stricter device requirements. So if you're rocking an older iPhone, don't expect the full experience. Interestingly, at this event, there wasn't much of a talk about the hardware. No new iPhone, no foldable, no Apple glasses, no Vision Pro 2, no surprise, one more thing. If you were waiting for new hardware, this keynote was just not for you. Here's my take on WWDC 26. The keynote was basically Apple admitting the future is AI and Siri has to matter again. For years, Siri felt like the weakest part of Apple's ecosystem. If Siri AI works as advertised, this could be the biggest improvement to Siri since it first launched. The real question isn't whether the demo looked good. The real question is, can Apple actually ship this experience reliably to millions of users? Because if they can, WWDC 26 will be remembered as the year Siri finally grew up. That concludes this video. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel, and thank you for watching.